So Eurovision plans, some of the accomplishments you've had, would you say the Vikings singing on the Vikings and being an extra on the Vikings was your biggest accomplishment, or has there been another, I guess, place you've performed that has been a real big accomplishment for you?
I think in terms of the amount of how to say, um, sorry, what's the word?
Attraction,
The
attention.
yeah, oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, the amount, like looking from the way, like the amount of attention I got from the Vikings.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
crazy.
that is definitely my biggest achievement, because like all the newspapers wrote about it in Lithuania.
Oh,
You
cool.
know, that video has like the most views, on my channel.
Yep.
So so yeah, definitely that yeah, not being an extra, like an extra is just, it's just a job.
Yes. Yes.
No, no one can see you. I'm not singing when I'm an extra. It's literally carrying like, baskets with cabbage, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not not a very big achievement. I mean, it's a cool experience, really. You get
Yeah.
you get a lot of food you can eat like the whole day. Yeah, for
Well, there
free.
you go. There you go. Brilliant for any starving buskers out there. But there you go.
Yeah, for all the poor starving buskers. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
perfect.
But you obviously
Yeah.
you sang in that important scene where um, one of the characters was passing away. I won't give any spoilers, but you sang in that important scene, and yeah, I think pretty special moment. Like it's a pinnacle moment in the whole show. So to have you singing in that moment, it's not like you were singing in, I guess, the background or anything. You were kind of the main stage in that scene.
Yeah, I mean, even you can see me for a split second. Like,
Yeah.
really, it's not. I don't think it's even a second. Like,
Yeah.
But the fact, you can still see me. I mean, yeah, the most important thing that you can hear me. And I even shared it on my social media recently, kind of, like a throwback kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey guys, I was on this TV series, because it is from almost like 4 years ago.
Wow.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So, I shared that, and some of my followers that already followed me, they're like, "What? Oh my God, I loved the scene, but I didn't know that it was you."
Yeah.
You know, because it is, when I sing, I sing in a little bit different kind of way. I don't,
Yeah.
sing that loudly,
Yeah. It
as we
was
were
booming.
talking before.
It was booming.
You know, I mean, yeah. So a lot of people don't recognize that it's me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you've got so many different genres, like you were saying, that you sing. So a lot of your followers don't necessarily know that, which is yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I think that's it kind of gets your followers and your community and people interacting with you in a different way. They see a different side of you. Speaking about that, what's kind of some of the future, I guess, goals or where you would like to take your music? Are you obviously it's very tough and it's a very stressful time at the moment in Dublin and I guess Europe, trying to busk and do gigs when everything's cancelled. But in saying that, with your music career, like, are you just love it to bits and you're just going to keep striving and keep going? Do you have some plans, some goals, some visions of where you see yourself and where you'd like to end up? Maybe is Game of Thrones next? If they do a prequel series or something.
Um, well, I kind of try. I mean, I kind of like taking it like step by step.
Yes.
Of course, I have
Sorry, I
all
don't want to
these
overwhelm
big
you.
visions, and sorry.
I said I don't want to overwhelm you. I said a whole bunch of goals and visions for you.
I'm not going to reveal my life plan right now.
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
For
This is
everyone.
yes. Shh, hush,
You
hush.
know. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I have. There's things that I want to do, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to find ways how to do it. I definitely want to. The most important thing for me is to get my debut song out.
Yes.
So, and I want to record it properly in a studio,
Yep.
just to get, good quality recording out there, and
Yep.
then move on to the next step, you know.
Yeah. I
just
saw.
see how people react, if people like it,
Yeah.
hopefully they will, you know
Have you written
and
the song?
yeah.
Cool. Cool. I'm sure
I
you.
I have a few songs I'm still kind of debating with myself which one I should record first, and it is like a never ending, kind of debate in my head. It's like, oh, this song, and then I kind of get tired of one song. It's like, oh no, it's gonna be this song, and then oh,
Yeah.
no one is gonna like the song, and it's just like, I think like a lot of people don't really even realize like how much of this process is like, it's part of being an artist and musician. It's like it is a
Yeah.
lot of, at least for me, it's a lot of doubting myself and like not really, being sometimes completely sure what
Yes.
I, what to do, and then just, you just eventually have to go for it,
Yeah.
and hope for the best. There's like every day you have to make decisions what to do, because you are almost like, you are working for yourself. It's not like, working, in some kind of big corporate organization. You're like, oh, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to achieve that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
there's no manual or anything. You just
No.
have to, be you have to, think about all these creative ways to, express yourself, and
Yeah.
yeah, and also, yeah, to make it interesting for people, to make it like, I even say, like, entertaining.
Like we like there's in all three of those circumstances there's so many challenges, and like how do you even do that? And I guess part of doing this interview and creating these videos is I want to be able to help inspire people that might be sitting at home. And I think when you look at other people and you go, how is this person doing that successful thing, or how are they tackling that giant? And I think you got to understand, once you have that purpose, then you're able to do those sorts of things. And I think for you, like, music will always be a big part of your life, won't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's no other way. It's
Ah,
it's how I grew up. It's like it's in my blood, and whatever. It's
yeah.
not my musical. My music career and my music journey hasn't been like this. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
always doing the same, always, rehearsing, practicing. No, it's been like moments that I didn't pick up the instrument for like, almost a year or something, because I was just, I wasn't inspired at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
But then eventually, you're like, okay, what do I actually want to do? I want to play music. If I want to play music, I have to practice. So at first, you kind of have to, yeah, you need some discipline. You kind of have to force yourself a little bit, and you can't really wait for that inspiration, if you actually want to achieve something.